Hey guys, my name is Miska and welcome to Overwatch Central. I might sound a little bit tired, I'm still kinda jet lagged, came back from LA just yesterday from the Overwatch League Stage 4 playoffs. So sorry if I do sound tired, I'm not quite sure myself honestly. But I want to talk about Overwatch on console today, as it's just something that I've been tweeted about throughout the week. Both tweets talking about it, but also just links to the Blizzard forum posts talking about it too. And it's something we've addressed in the past on this channel. But I wanted to bring it up again since it seems like a lot of people want us to talk about this and just kind of bring more attention to the issue. So let's get straight into it, and I need to talk about patches because that's obviously where it all kind of comes from. So Overwatch gets updated every so often, and not really as often as some other games that are out right now, and Blizzard are in general kind of slow with how they work and kind of slow with patches, changing things in terms of balance, and even bug fixes sometimes take forever, which isn't really a good start for Overwatch. When the game came out though, everyone did know that the events and the heroes came out at the same time on PC versus console. However, there are a lot of bug fixes and other fixes that aren't really in a lot of console patches that people would like to see changed, and things that just aren't getting pushed through. Blizzard have originally said that a lot of the reason between the whole console versus PC and patches disconnect is because console needed a pretty long certification process. However, now just recently, a guy from Hi-Res Studios, a developer from there, the guys that make Realm Royale, the battle royale that's very popular right now, has tweeted out this, talking about Microsoft and Sony now offering same-day certification actually, meaning that developers should be able to push patches from their games and have them be able to be downloaded by the players the same day. Pretty interesting, and kind of makes people question some of the things around Overwatch console in particular, but even Overwatch PC sometimes, as there are some things that feels like they should be changed very quickly, and I don't think that people mind several smaller patches if they are actually just fixing these bug fixes, but on console that just doesn't really seem to exist at all. There are a lot of console issues that aren't being really fixed at all. Sure, there are stuff like PTR on console that a lot of people want, but even there, if you can't really have that, which it is hard to set up as something like the PTR on console. Many players have asked why they can't really link their PlayStation or Xbox account to their Battle.net account and then get access to at least the PTR on PC. Not the full game, but just the PTR. And it's a good question, honestly. It kind of feels like that would make sense. There are a lot of other questions on that same list, such as lack of any type of official console esports representation at all. And you might be like, well, PC is clearly the place to have Overwatch esports, and whilst I in a way agree because I play on PC myself, it'd be different if I played on console. And also, if you think about it, games like Call of Duty have had their esports in on console for years and years. And whilst people have questioned that for PC, it's still a bit odd how Blizzard tried to sort of include everyone in many ways, but don't really have anything for console esports. Other stuff such as lack of console specific balancing, there's really not a lot of it. Ana has some friendly fire aim assist, I believe, so she can actually heal her allies a bit easier. And then Torbjorn and Symmetra turrets are slightly nerfed on console, I believe, as well, so they aren't as strong with the auto aim. But that is about it. There's mouse and keyboard users on console as well that kind of get around the restrictions of console in a way by using mouse and keyboard on console, and will just be shooting and playing a lot better because of that. And of course, lots of quality of life stuff. I don't want to get into the details. I'll put a list in the description and I'll show it at the end of the video as well of other things that could be fixed. But one of the main things here is that none of these issues are really being addressed on the forums either. Blizzard aren't really talking about it a whole lot, not really responding to a lot of console threads. I do see them occasionally actually on the subreddit for Overwatch on console, but there's a bit of a disconnect there, and bridging this gap between console and PC seems that it should be kind of important to Blizzard, especially since right now they're trying very hard to bridge the gap between different ways of playing the game, such as solo and then just grouping up and being more competitive, which is something that they're trying to do with the LFG system, for example. So you kind of think that Blizzard would think of these things more, but that's why I wanted to bring it up in this video as well. Like I said, of course, a list of console suggestions. I'll just give you a quick scroll through of a lot of them. Some things in here are a lot harder than others, even though the list says simple things. I don't really agree with some of these being simple, but there is quite a lot of stuff that could actually be changed on console that aren't being changed and aren't really being addressed. So I wanted to bring this up. Feel free to spread the word yourself, but some of these things kind of make me question why Overwatch aren't just getting more updates even on PC, as I personally would really like to see more of an aggressive way of going about updates, bug fixes, and so on for Blizzard. So we'll see if anything changes there. There should be some exciting updates next week, maybe even stuff like Hero 28, but we can talk about that for another video, as there's a whole lot of stuff that will be coming up. Thank you though very much for watching this video. Let me know if you enjoyed me just talking about this for a bit. I tried to make it somewhat concise as there's just so much to talk about, but yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, of course, and hit that subscription button and the bell, I guess, if you actually want our videos in your sub box, as YouTube's been a bit weird with that lately. But that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you then.